So I'm about ready to start putting the drip edge on there. Got my pipe jacks here for my 3-inch pipes. Got my drip edge. So I'm just gonna put the pipe jacks on and the drip edge, and then I'm gonna start putting the shingles down. It's actually not that slippery up here really at all. I did have to trim this up just a little bit, it was too big. So that's good, like that. Should be able to just paste this down like that. So now I just need a piece of drip edge along the bottom here. So I need a piece that's about 16, 18 inches. I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. I'm gonna try cutting it on this chop saw, see what happens here. It worked fine. So this needs to go here, like that. So there we go. So I need to put my drip edge on up the rakes, and then I think I'm ready to start putting down the starter shingles. I'm gonna make sure you overlap this piece over this piece. So there we go. Got my drip edge on enough to get me started. It's cold out here, it's probably less than 30 degrees. All right, so the next are these starter strips. You put these on here like this. I'm pretty sure you just butt them. Just gotta work my way all the way down with the starter strip. I've chalked a line, so I know exactly where to put it. I'm hanging it over about 3/8 of an inch. I don't exactly love hanging out up on this roof like this. Not my idea of fun, really. So the instructions, the installation instructions say to put a starter shingle all the way up the rake, but my guy said no one does that. Says they're just trying to get you to buy more shingles or more product. I'm using the Grand Sequoia shingles, so they have a thing called starter match. I've got to put that on next. So this is a starter match, they call it. This is the first starter shingle, or the second layer of the starter shingles. So these instructions say to cut off 5 inches off the end. Well, that doesn't work. Got this little handy tool right here, make cuts. And I didn't exactly get it straight. The instructions also say to nail 6 inches, at least 6 inches from the bottom. Pretty much just at the top of that line right there. And I have no idea how many nails I'm supposed to put in there. I don't see where it says how many nails to put in there. So, I'm gonna put 5 in. That does not make sense there, guys. That butt joint right there, it's not overlapping hardly any, so I'm not liking that idea. So it says the butt joints of the first starter course must be offset from the butt joints of the second starter course by at least 4 inches. That is not 4 inches, so I'm gonna cut some off of there. There we go. So got my starter shingles down, the starter match they call it. Now I think I'm ready for the shingles, full blown. And I wish I had the forklift that I could just fork them up here. They're heavy. I don't want to hand haul them all up here. That's gonna suck getting all these up here. On the first shingle, got a ½ inch off. So that goes like that. It's pretty slick. All those rocks on there now. I need to get a blower. Nail pattern, 6. 1, 2, 3. So that went decently well. I'm on to my second course. So I'm on day 2 of this roofing project. And it's a little bit more work than I thought it was gonna be. And that's pretty much how it always goes. But I've got the forklift here, and I got my shingles on the forklift so I can just boom it up there. And so I don't have to haul the shingles up the roof or up the ladder. So I'm gonna use the forklift as like a little table. Okay, so check it out. Last night, I did about 6 rows or something like that. These are the Grand Sequoia shingles. Beautiful texture, beautiful roof. That is much better. Now I can kind of work right here. This knife is really dull. Holy crap, that's dull. So I need to make sure my courses are straight. So now I can snap a line every 4 feet as a reference marker so I can know exactly if I'm getting my courses straight, and I'm gonna end up straight when I get to the top. There we go. So that should be a good reference point of whether or not I'm keeping my rows straight. So I got that row done. Now, party starts all over again on the other side. So every course you cut off 5 inches, 35, right? This handy tool right here is awesome. So the next course starts here, just like that. This shingle needs to slip under here, like this. It goes like that. I just need to cut a little bit off the corner. That. And this one slides under here, like that. Just gotta get around these pipe jacks, both of them. So I'm trying to get around these pipe jacks. I think I'm doing okay so far. I think I'm going to snap a line to make sure I'm still good. Now I gotta get around this guy. So I need to come like this, like that. Something like that. And this slips up under here. Like that. That worked out pretty good. And the next row will likely hug up over the top. So today's the day we finally get a snowstorm. And I'm so happy because I finally got the roof done. So it's all completely roofed. And I was kind of showing that a couple days ago. So the roof took me about 4 days to get done in just a few hour increments on each day. So let's go outside and I'll show you what I got. So it's just so rewarding to see the roof is on. And you can see here, I got the shingles on all the way up to the top. You can kind of see the definition just a little bit, not very much. I wish it wasn't covered in snow. I could show you what it looks like. So it turned out really good. I'm happy that that's finally done. I don't have to get up here anymore. Actually, I will need to get up here one more time. I need to put some silicone around the pipe boots over there, and then the exposed nails at the top. I'll need to put some silicone on those as well. So it's snowing here. We've got that much snow. So that's about 2.5 inches, I'd say. So because we got 2.5 inches of snow, you know what that means? Let's get the snow blower out and let's do a little bit of snow blowing of the driveway. So I have no idea anything about this. I want to break it. Ooh, look at that. So it looks to me like we need to cut this off here. That. This looks pretty weird. Ooh, look at that. Looks like this. I suppose I could read the instructions, but who really does that, you know? Alright, so this is a cordless shovel, they call this. And I don't know. Everything's good so far except for this thing.